So guys, the pan is ready and I'm gonna cook the banana. I think, you know this from the Philippines, you know, in my home country in the Philippines, I always love banana Q, but this is not exactly the bananas that we have in the Philippines. These are plantain bananas, but they taste more or less the same. But yeah, it's good enough, guys. It's the Sabah bananas that they imported here in Germany is I think it's too pricey, and I'd rather buy this one than buy those because it's too much for a banana. It's unreasonable. I love this. I love banana tea. My husband don't like eating this. He finds that it's weird that I eat bananas in the morning. I mean, cook bananas in the morning. It reminds me of home, guys. It makes me feel less homesick when I eat something Filipino. That's why I do it. I'm not sure if it's gonna fit, but we'll make it fit. They're all in, guys. Look at that. It's how they look like. From each side, it's only gonna take like, I think 3 minutes on each side. So let's put it on low so it's not gonna burn. And I am also gonna drink my tea latte. Oh, I love this. This is so yummy. This is a matcha latte. So I have some rice, egg, and my burnt, burnt bananas. I like them. I like them cooked that way. And look at this mat. See, I'm not saying that I'm a narcissist, but this is our photos. I got this for Christmas from my parents-in-law. I think it's funny. And yeah, you have something to look at while you're eating. Isn't it fun? So guys, I'm done and I'm gonna start eating now, having my breakfast. It's not actually breakfast, it's now, what time is it now? It's 11:28. So it's brunch time, and usually I like to have company while I'm eating, but most of the time I'm always alone. My husband is working, and well, I know every time I make a video he's working, but it's no joke, guys. My husband has 2 jobs. He has his real job and his part-time job. That's why he's always away and he's always at work. And every time he's home, I always make sure that I get to spend time with him. That's why I don't usually make videos anymore. But I'm gonna try. If he has more day offs, then I'm gonna do a vlog with him. But as of now, then it's just me and you. Good. Yummy. But Gizzy is here, our cat. Giz. Let them see it with me. So this is Gizzy. Hello, everybody. Here's Hubby. So he's and he's always my company every time I'm eating. I don't know, what should we talk about? I'm eating right now because I need to take antibiotic 2 times in a day, and I don't want to take it too late, so I want to take it like in the morning and before I sleep at night. I have UTI, guys. That's urinary tract infection. It started, I think, 2 days before Christmas or a week before Christmas, and I felt like I always know if I have this infection because usually only get it one time in a year. And I felt like when I peed and it was a little bit painful, and I was like, oh god, then oh shit, and I have probably UTI. And I took this herbal medication. It's like over-the-counter drug, and as a prebiotic. So I took that. I took only 2 tablets, but you actually need to take 5 tablets. No, I think I mean you have to take 2 tablets in a day for 5 days. But I only took 2 tablets in a day, and after taking 2 tablets in one day, it was gone, and I was like, oh, that's good, and I don't have to take any tablets anymore in the next day. So I did not, and I forgot about it, and I think the bacteria was still there and it was not killed. That's why it reoccurred, or it was never gone, I guess. And then this week, like 2 days ago, I was having this pain, and I was peeing frequently, and I was like, oh god, this is so painful, I don't know what to do. And I took the medicines again, and I was taking so much, I was drinking a lot of water. It's sort of like it was gone for a bit, and then in the next morning I went to work. I had 24 hours work, and in the night I was good, and then in the morning I was like, and it's too painful, I need to go home. I went home and I went to the doctor. The thing is, yesterday it was Saturday, so when you go to the emergency room, then you're gonna wait for the line. And since my problem is not really on the highest level of priority, I was the very least priority, that's why I have to wait, because they have to entertain the patients with higher priority, you know, on the red level. And so I was like, oh god, and we waited, I think, around 4 hours before we actually got to see the doctor. And I was like, nah, it's too much. And I got my antibiotics. I have this one, and these are the the ceftriaxone. It's 250 milligrams, and I have to take this 2 times in a day for 6 days, because there's like 12 tablets inside. And I hope it works, guys. I'm not really in pain right now. I'm not frequently peeing anymore, but you have to make sure that the bacteria is dead so it wouldn't reoccur. You know what I mean? So every time if your doctor prescribe you with antibiotics, even if you don't feel like dying anymore, you don't feel like there's still bacteria in your body, but you still have to take it just to make sure that they're really gone. So yes, that was my life update. What else should I tell you guys? I just posted my last 2 videos, I think this week or 3 days ago, and it was only 2 minutes short. And a subscriber of mine, hey, if you're watching this, I forgot the name. Where's my phone anyway? Email. Yeah, Elaine. Hey Elaine, if you're watching this, hello. She was telling me, can you make the videos a lot longer, please? My husband also was telling me that this is so stupid of you to just post a video for 2 minutes. It's nonsense. I'm like, yeah, maybe you're right. This one, I'm doing a vlog. I feel so overwhelmed on my followers in YouTube, and I think we're almost 1,000 guys, and yeah, we're growing. And thank you so much for watching my videos. I really feel blessed, and I feel so thankful, and I am grateful for all of you who are watching this video. Thank you. And the reason why I also have so much free time is because I'm only working for 4 times in a month. So here in Germany, the full-time work is around 160 hours in a month. That's normal work time, but I'm only working half-time, so I only have around 80 hours every month. But my job is I work as an assistant, as a nursing assistant, or should you call it a nursing assistant? Sort of like a caregiver or something like that. I cannot work yet as a can't work yet as a full-fledged nurse because I still have to do my my recognition of my license. I haven't done that yet. I'm going to do that this year. I mean, in this upcoming year, in the year 2020. I'll give you an update on that, guys. And yeah, I'm working only 4 times in a month. That's around 80 to 90 hours time. Maybe you're thinking, how can you have 80 hours in a month for only working 4 times a month, right? No, it's because my job is 24 hours. That means I'm gonna stay in the patient for 24 hours in their house. And I work on shifts also with other coworkers. We're 12 in our team, so we're working shifts. So we're working not morning, afternoon, and night shift, but we're working on day shifts. So it's like today is my day, and the next morning is another person doing the shift. So I work at 7 o'clock in the evening to 7 o'clock in the next evening. It's pretty exhausting, you guys. I take care of my patient has muscular dystrophy, so I have to assist her with her daily life, eating, changing clothes, washing when she goes to the toilet, you know, that stuff. And it was really difficult for me to find work. Because if you're not really recognized yet as a nurse, then you only get the job, for example, in the kitchen, or being a what you call it, a putzfrau. A putzfrau is a cleaning lady. Even if you're a graduate, even if you're like a college graduate in your home country, like for me in the Philippines, I graduated nursing. I'm a full-fledged nurse in my hometown. But if you get here in Germany and your license is not yet recognized, then you will still end up with a shitty job. It's not really I'm saying that it's a shitty job. It's a noble job, because a job is a job. But you're not really working as a professional, so you're only gonna do the hard labor job. I think that's it, especially if you don't learn the language, especially if you don't speak German. Then it's also a minus in your portfolio, I suppose. In my case, I just got lucky that I was able to look for this job. I was in a point of my life, like I was saying that, you know what, this is not really working for me. I don't know what to do with my recognition, my license. I still have to wait for the next year, because they only offer 2 slots every year, and I missed already the 2 slots because we moved to another house and we got married, and my visa was there's something wrong with my visa at that time, and now everything was okay, but then they don't have the the schooling anymore, because it was done. So I have to wait for another school year, and I was like, oh god. So at this time, when I moved here officially in Further, it was all new to me, and it was like, oh, this is very hard. I don't know what to do. And yeah, and I was applying for jobs at hospitals or nursing homes, and I was applying as a nursing assistant. Back home, I mean, on our other place in Matman, I was offered a job as a nursing assistant, but I was still too scared at that time. I had anxiety, and I was like, I won't do it. I still need some time. And now here in Further, they really don't need that much, so they offered me a job in the kitchen. And what other job was that? Yeah, I think in the kitchen. And no offense, I mean, the kitchen is okay, but it was really not for me, guys. It was the workload was too heavy, and the pay was shit. I'm like, I don't like it. I'd rather work on my license and then do the job. and then I lost hope. I was like, man, this is too much for me. I wouldn't be able to do the job unless I do this recognition. And then my husband was looking for a job for me in the internet. He didn't give up. And was like, you know what? There was someone who messaged me, and maybe this job is for you. And this is like a assistant also. It's a caregiver. But they are not really looking for, for nurses. So you don't have to be certified. So I worked there, and I started working there, I think, when was that? September this year as a mini job. It's only like 36 hours in a month, and then I went for 80 hours, and now I'm still doing 80 hours until January, and on February onwards then I'm gonna do the mini job. As of now, I am okay with my job. It is also not the best job. The patient is a little bit complicated, but let's just keep it what you call it, let's keep it private. But yeah, I'm good. I'm earning a bit. I cannot, the thing is, I cannot also do full-time job because of the tax. I am on tax number 5 and my husband is on tax number 3. So if I work full-time, that means that I am going to pay more tax, and it really doesn't make sense to me. And I was like, it's okay that you work half-time so you don't pay that much tax, because they see that you're not really earning like a full-time job. I hope you get to understand what I'm talking about. It's a little bit complicated. I don't know how to explain it, but I know you get it, guys. So yeah, that's about it. And what else? Yeah, I'm saying that my patient is a little bit complicated. She's crazy, guys. She is. I am also crazy, but she's crazier than me. I think she has depression and other personal problems as well. At times she's very difficult to handle, and yeah, but I must always put my feet on the patient's shoe, because I feel like she's been through a lot, and you need to be more patient and understanding. But sometimes really, there are really days I was like, you know what, just give me a break. Yeah, let's give me a break, and I need some time to breathe, because it's a little bit too much for me. She's so demanding, and I was like, oh god. But that's life, work is work, you guys. Work is always not the happiest place on earth. Some people are lucky they are working in a place where their job is actually their passion. That's why they're lucky for that. I'm not saying that being a caregiver or being a nurse is not my passion. It is my passion, but sometimes people, especially in this field of career, when you're taking care of people, and some people are just difficult to handle, then they're also it also takes the toll out of you. So sometimes it's really hard, because it's more like personal. Sometimes you take it personally, and sometimes I take things personally, and yeah. But it's hard, guys. It's hard. It's hard to be a nurse. Unless if you don't have feelings, then it will be easier, because you're cold and you don't really get so emotional of the people say about you or things like that. Yeah, that's life. But you gotta earn money, guys. You gotta earn money in Germany or elsewhere abroad. Because things here are expensive. Just imagine, my husband already has 2 jobs, but there are also days that it's the bills are higher than the salary. There's days like that, and all his savings we must put it on our bills, and it's hard to save and pay bills at the same time, guys, especially if you're in Europe, because even if your salary is a little bit higher compared in the Philippines, but you're also paying also higher stuff, the tax and all this miscellaneous stuff that I don't know. It's you always receive bills of payments, Like they just come out of the blue. It's like, what is this for? Like if you want to do something, like for example, you want to do a renovation in your house, then you have to pay. I mean, big renovation, like you want to build a carport for your car, and then you have to do all the paperwork, and you have to pay this, and you have to pay that, and you have to pay this and pay that. It's like, that's impossible. Well, that's life. Sometimes it keeps you motivated to work more, so you will not end up in debt. Life in Germany. Hashtag to all of my kababayans living here in Germany. Laban ang juta na. I've done eating and I went on a quick nap, and here is Chris. Hello. Let's tell them how was your holiday in the Philippines. Why is it so dark? Hey, how was the holiday doing?
Oh, it's my part.
What? It's your part. If you already saw my video on my home tour when was that? Like 3 months ago. I was talking about this guest toilet, and we planned on renovating it before, and now it's on the process of renovation. And this is how it looks like now. You can see it's black, and it's also black from there. And a new shower is going in there. What's wrong? And yes, Chris is just gonna do some Chris is just gonna do some work for, I think, the sink. I'm not really sure what he's gonna do, but we're gonna take a look later. I'll take you with me. Oh god, it's freezing cold outside. Han? What's up with you? What's up with you? Work, 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 work. God, it's really cold outside. How many degrees is it outside? 2 degrees today?
Minus.
It's already minus today?
Ja. Hier ist ein Auto.
Oh god.
Oh, kein Holz mehr.
Oh my god, look at the disaster, guys. Really. Look at this tree. I didn't know in Germany that you have to keep some plants in your garage because you don't want them to die in winter, because there are plants that are not for winter time. There are plants that they can only survive in summertime, so we took them and put them in the garage. And the cat is also outside. Hi Gizzy, say hi to everybody. Meow. Right, Doi, is it true? How do you feel that you're back in Germany?
Cold.
So tell us about how you've been doing for the past month, because you've been working so hard lately.
Was?
Now smile a little bit, my god.
Ich hab keinen Bruder auf jetzt.
Like everyone thinks that you're an angry man.
I'm angry.
About what? What are you angry about? Oh god, you're so serious. Anyway, and say hi to my people, doing.
Hi, people. Hier, wie sieht denn das aus? Guck mal, wie geht die Farbe bis hierhin? Guck mal, das sieht doch kacke aus.
Aha.
Das sollte so sein.
Okay. Chill.
So, guck. Dann passt das von der Farbe doch viel besser, ne?
Yeah, you're right.
Als so was hier.
Yeah,
Was ist das
exactly.
denn?
So you're planning to just put everything black?
Das sieht doch voll scheiße aus.
Okay.
Natürlich soll es schwarz sein. Warum sage ich dir, dass es schwarz sein soll? Weil ich will es schwarz haben.
What a problem, guys. So we, the man responsible for doing the tiles, I think he did not the right ones, because Chris was Chris informed him to do everything here black, but what he did was he put white and black. So Chris is not so happy. But I told him that it's just easy, then you can just tell him to take out the white ones and put some black tiles on it. Then problem solved. And yes, he's also making our sink. That's his project for this month. We're supposed to watch Star Wars at, what time is it supposed to be, hon? 16, around 4 in the afternoon. However, it's Sunday today and we just look at the time schedule and I think the latest time is around 17, so 5 o'clock, and it's gonna be done around 8 in the evening. And the problem is Chris is he has a morning shift tomorrow, so
Working every day.
he's working every day. Not really, 6 times in a week. Anyway, so we decided not to go for it because I think it's pretty late and he also wants to chill a little bit. Maybe at around 7 he wants to chill and go to bed at around 11 in the evening. So no cinema today. Maybe we're gonna do it next week or maybe tomorrow. No, not tomorrow. Tomorrow is also not a good day. Maybe the day after tomorrow. No, the day after tomorrow is already New Year. I don't know, guys. Sometime next week. So nothing was really left in the fridge. It's Sunday and I told you guys it's Sunday. You cannot go to the supermarket on Sunday. And I am just cooking rouladen. It's like a rolled cabbage with rice and some meat on it. Unfortunately, we don't have meat, so I am going to stuff it with this one. This is bigosh. This is from my mother-in-law's, and I haven't really cooked it yet. So I was thinking, you know what? Maybe we can mix something up and make it into some cabbage rolls. And I'm gonna show you how I'm gonna do it. So I have some rice here, and let's just get some. I think it's already done. So if you're wondering what's inside this bigosh, it's only think some fermented cabbages. It tastes like sort of like kimchi, but Polish style kimchi. That's how I like to call it. So these are the cabbage, and this is the rest from the sauce. I just put some tomato sauce in there, and that is great. And what is it? Did you just really okay? And you see the right hand of my husband. Yogi's with us.
What are you saying about this plan?
Is it a new plan, doing?
Yeah.
What is that for a plan?
Charcoal heater.
A charcoal heater. Wow, amazing. So much plants. Dude, what are you doing? Is it another project?
Yeah. Cool.
You want me to show them your other projects, hon? Guys, I'm gonna show you this other project. This project is the shit project. This is for the cat's toilet. That's why it's shit. And this is the cat's tree. It's for scratching tree. It is so stupid.
That's stupid.
So that's an upcoming video, honey. We're gonna see how it ends up then from your project to this is Mr. Architect and Mr. Engineer all in one.
Yeah.
So what is that again, honey? Can you say it in English what you're building?
Das für die Kohle zum Anmachen.
What?
Die Kohle anmachen.
To make for the what you call it, honey?
Charcoal.
cool. For what? For your shisha or things like that. Guys, this is the coal for the shisha. You know, he's smoking this thing with a pipe. So he's going to make a project that will make it. It's like a stove, you mean? Is that what you're trying to do? A stove? To cook it or what?
Kamin.
A little kamin. He's gonna do a little fireplace for this little 3 little shitties. Oh, that's exciting, right? You really look so serious with this project. And how much is this project gonna cost you?
Nothing.
Nothing? Whoa, zero budget project. What is the name of the project then?
Shisha burner.
A shisha burner. Wow. Guys, in case you're wondering what a shisha is, so you're so close. This is how it looks like. That is a shisha. So he's smoking in this pipe here. Yeah, this, and then he's gonna smoke it like that. And the 3 little, what you call it, coals that you that I showed you last time. This is how it's gonna look like. He's gonna make something that will make it that will burn it in some way, or will, because you have to burn it first before you can put it there. So that's his project, and I'm excited how it's gonna end up. And this is the food. It's still cooking. Yum. What is that? Is that done?
Dat was in die Richtung.
Are you hungry?
Ja.
Okay.
Oh my god, what is that?
You're eating with our faces, honey. Is that amazing?
Yeah.
Let me know
This
what.
is the plan.
Okay, wait.
This is the machine cup.
What is the machine?
Yeah.
And how should I help you?
Huh?
How should I help you?
Dat moet je even schwijzen.
Nan, you can forget it, Louis.
Wat dan?
Look, I'm not going to. Nan, I'm not gonna use that, hun.
Fine.
What if I cut my finger, Louis? What if I cut my hand?
Then you have a little problem.
Oh God. Then I'll just use this little one. Look at this. Ta-dang. I'll do this. Wait, move.
Du willst das sägen?
Yeah.
Wie lange willst du sägen?
It's really working.
Ich will mal Metall sägen.
Oh my God, it's not really working. It's not, hun.
Da muss dran, richtig dran.
Oh God.
Schleif da so ein bisschen drüber.
This thing. Hun, there's holes in it, though. Whoa! Amazing! Oh my God, I'm so. Okay, so that is the finished product. No, I cannot see nothing, Louis.
Ja, komm mal raus.
How many hours did you make it? 2 hours.
Ja, das ist auch cool.
Ja?
Es war schnell, aber es ist cool. Ich weiß nicht, ob es funktioniert, das ist die Frage.
Let's see. Let's see how it looks like. Right, let's go outside. Oh. Oh god. Han, can you do your phone then? Make a light on the phone so I can see it.
Ach nee.
No, no. Ah, that is it. So that is... that is his little... So that's your little stove for hitting the... Is it...
Och ne. Genau, jetzt geht das nicht mehr. Gehst du rein, was ist das hier?
It looks like a bong. Are you proud of what you've done?
Das hat die ganze Zeit funktioniert.
Whoa, I'm so proud of you doing.
Ich habe auch kein Feuer. Und dann kommt es da oben.
Okay, so what do you do first? You have to put some wood in there or only?
Ja, siehst du, guck, das geht dann so.
Uh-huh. So there's wood inside or what?
Ja, das ist aber nicht so eine gute Idee, das hier drin zu machen.
Okay. And is it really working? Oh, it is really working. Now look guys, it's...
No, that's not working.
No, it's not working. I'm filming.
Naja, es ist heute noch nicht so wichtig, dass es funktioniert. Vielleicht auch.
Let me see your face.
Aber guck mal, meine Idee ist, dann kommt das hier so.
What was that?
Das hier.
What is that then?
Das ist das.
Let me see. No, don't cover your hand. Like nobody can see the
Du
demo.
machst das so. Hopp,
Uh-huh.
hopp, hopp.
Oh, it really smells like fart in here.
Und hier.
Ah, clever. Oh my god.
Siehst du?
It's so clever. So guys, so that's the plan, huh? Oh wow, it's hot. So you're gonna put the what you call it, the fire in here, and then this
Yeah,
heat is
it's
going
so
to
cold.
come up. Uh-huh. And then?
That's going inside. Ja, normalerweise hier war es so Feuer. Ich brauche I need the pellets, you know? And then you
Okay.
put it inside and then it's like and then,
Oh,
and then this is burning and my
Boah.
shisha cola is coming down.
wow, this is so amazing, man. This is so I'm so proud of
But
you.
it's not working yet.
No, it's not yet working, but you need some time for it. But I think it's gonna work. Put some gasoline inside, though. Put some gasoline inside.
Soll ich dir zeigen? Komm mit.
No, but it's so cold. It's -2 degrees outside. God, I'm gonna get sick. Ah, man. Boah, das ist so kalt. What did you put? You put some gasoline first inside? So this gasoline was
Ah, das ist hier für Grillen.
for grilling, okay. And then oh, it's off. Uh-huh. Okay. There's no wood inside, do you?
Da.
Ah, there is a wood. I think you need more thing. Wow, it is really smoking.
Ich brauche diese scheiß Pellets. Das ist bei uns.
You do have pellets or what? Oh my god, it's on fire. So that's it for our vlog today, guys. I'm gonna give you an update how it's gonna work, this project. If it's really going to work with the coal. And yes, I'm gonna see you on the next day. And thank you guys for watching this video. I'll see you on my next one. Bye. Mwah. Peace. Hi, did you say bye to everybody?
Bye bye.